Hello guys, and welcome back to another LEGO video, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing the top Star Wars sets which I think LEGO should remake. Now this won't be individual sets, however it will be generic groups which you'll see in a second. Now if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe, and also feel free to comment down below on what sets you'd like to see return in the future. So firstly, the category of larger vehicles. Now I know within the LEGO Star Wars theme we do get a lot of big vehicles, however there are some iconic ones, such as the ones displayed here, that haven't been on shelves in quite a long time. So for example, I can't even remember the last time I saw an MTT that wasn't a tiny little build in a calendar set. I think we're long overdue with a play scale version, or even a UCS version of this set. We have the Clone Army vehicles such as the ATTE and the Clone Turbo Tank, which I think could do with a remake. And then other vehicles like the Jabba's Sail Barge. It's been a while since we got one of them. It would also be really cool to see this in a UCS style as well. Now some people might argue that there needs to be relevant material. For example, Book of Boba Fett. There's probably going to be Book of Boba Fett sets coming out this summer. And so with similar logic, there needs to be some more Clone Wars stuff to release Clone Wars sets. However, they have been releasing Clone Wars sets regardless in the past few years. However, none of them have been the larger scale sets like this, which is why I think it'd be great to see some of these return. Next, we just have prequel sets in general. So a lot of these sets pictured here haven't made an appearance in quite some time. So bottom right we have the Droid TIE Fighter, which I own and I think is a great set. The only downside to that set is the cockpit does tend to stay open as shown in that image. With the Hailfire Droid and the Spider, top right, we have the pod racers. Now we did get a 20th anniversary pod racer, but that was just Anakin's pod racer and it wasn't Sebulba's one. We have the Republic frigate on the left. I don't know if that'll ever come out again. I hope it does, but we've not seen that in a long time. And then an ARC 170 starfighter I feel like would do well on shelves, especially if it's reasonably priced. Next we have the UCS sets. Now the TIE Bomber and TIE Interceptor are very old UCS sets, and I think it's time that they got an update. Especially when you look at that TIE Bomber, the pieces don't really do it any justice, and it is quite blocky. Now the TIE Interceptor looks like a more robust build, a bit more well defined, but overall both of those sets do with a modern makeover. And so since we also got that poll a couple of years back to decide whether we want a UCS Republic gunship, a UCS TIE Bomber, or UCS Nebulon B frigate, it'll be cool to see LEGO act on this and give us a UCS TIE Bomber regardless. The fact that they suggested that in that poll implies that they were considering it, so it'd be great to see them act upon this. I think the Death Star 2 definitely needs a remake. It doesn't have to be as big as the previous one, it could be smaller, so perhaps more like the new LEGO Ideas Globe size, or maybe even smaller than that. And that could be an 18+ set, which has lots of detail included, and I think it would sell well, as we've only had the playscale version for a long time now, and we haven't actually had the panelled version of the Death Star. And then also the UCS Imperial Shuttle, because this set is now quite expensive to get on the secondary market. There's quite a bit of demand, and I feel like making an updated version of this set would be a great move by LEGO. Next area, which I'd like to see more sets of, is the capital ships. I just want to point out, top right we have the Imperial Light Cruiser, so that's set number 75315. Now this particular set is a capital ship, so I am aware LEGO are doing them. However, when you look at the others, they're only doing capital ships that are currently relevant to Star Wars media. So for example, the Venator class Republic attack ship, or as most people call it, just a Venator. I think a lot of people would want this set and would buy it if they got the chance to. I think a play scale one would be great, or even a smaller scale UCS one would probably do really well. We also have separatist ships such as the Malevolence, which who knows when LEGO will make a new one, which is why it'd be really cool if they did look at some of these prequel sets and redo them using today's pieces. And then bottom right we have the sort of medium scale Imperial Star Destroyer. So all these sort of sets we haven't had for quite a while, and it'd be nice to see some of these be produced. And then finally, since I love droids from Star Wars, we would have the buildable droids. So the buildable figures I know are quite hit and miss, and I know a lot of people didn't particularly like them. However, I think when they used these sort of larger Technic pieces for droids, it works really well. So on the right you can see a Droideka, which I think looks amazing, and I would instantly buy this if it came out again. We have the Battle Droid and the Pit Droid on the left. Now I don't think these look good, however it'd be interesting to see what LEGO could do now to see how well they can make them. And also you can see there General Grievous we had as the display figure, and then we also had the buildable figure version. I don't see why LEGO can't do more droids like this. I know they do have the Buildable Droid series, so there is a possibility something like this could happen. Once they run out of droids, might have to go back and make some of these old ones, which for me I see as a win. But overall, I think it would be a cool idea for LEGO to start reintroducing some of these, even if it's only one per year. It'll be cool to get some of these larger scale Technic style droid sets. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm interested to hear what you guys would like to see come back. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.